All right, so now we will be covering rounds 5 and 6 of the Shawl Motif. As I said in previous videos, the yarn is by Loops and Threads. It is their Silky Soft line, and this is Rayon from Bamboo. I got this from Michael's as well. This color is I thought it was lime. That's what I put in my colorway when I was, or in my records when I was trying to determine how to do the motif so that no motif is exactly the same. So I called it lime. It's actually Margarita. So, all right. So it doesn't matter where you start, like before which of these little bumps you start. Anywhere is fine. But you do have to start it with a standing double crochet in the half double crochet from the previous round right before the bump. So I'm going to do my standing. Here is the half double crochet right before the bump. And then there's where I'm going to work my standing double crochet. All right. Now what I'm going to do is chain 2. I'm going to skip over the bump, and in the half double crochet made right after the bump, so right here, I'm going to work another double crochet. When I finish my first repeat, if you will, I'll stop and we'll discuss the anatomy of this. But anyway, I'm going to chain 2 again, and here you're going to skip 2, so 1, 2. You're going to do a double crochet in your second half double crochet that was made in the previous round in the chain 2 space. So here we go. This is what it looks like right now. We're going to chain 1. Then we're going to work a double crochet into the stitch that you skipped. Just the immediate previous stitch that you skipped, half double crochet from the previous round, to create a crossed double crochet. Just like that. It is perfectly fine to crochet over your half double crochet from the previous round. Some people, I think, would. Let me show you. I think it personally doesn't matter. I mean, I obviously did it this way, but you could fold this, and it's a lot more difficult, but you could work your double crochet in front of, like that. I don't quite like how that looks, but I doubt it would change anything. However, that's not how I do this double crochet. So if you're looking to make something almost exactly like what I've done, you'll just do your double crochet right over the one that you did in the stitch in front of it. So let's just get this in so I'll be able to pause and take a look at this. All right, I'm going to do 2 more chains, and then I'm going to stop real quick. So this is the first of the repeat, right? You're going to do the exact same thing all the way around. It's a double crochet in the half double crochet before the bump, chain 2, double crochet in the half double crochet immediately after that bump from the previous round, chain 2, you work a double crochet after you've skipped 2, or rather you'll work that double crochet into your second half double crochet that was worked into the chain 2 space in the previous round. And then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to work a double crochet into the first half double crochet worked into that chain 2 space in the previous round to create this crossed double crochet. You're going to chain 2, and now you're going to repeat where you work a double crochet into that half double crochet immediately before the bump. So let's try and take this round slow, or at least this repeat slow. So there's my half double crochet, or sorry, my double crochet in the half double crochet from the previous round, right before the bump. Chain 2, half double crochet in that, double crochet in the half double crochet from the previous round, immediately after that bump. Chain 2, skip 2, work a double crochet in that second half double crochet from the previous round. Chain 1, double crochet in the in that last skip stitch, or the first half double crochet in the chain 2 spot from the previous round, and then chain 2. And just continue to repeat this. So double crochet in the half double crochet before the bump, chain 2, double crochet in the half double crochet after the bump, chain 2, double crochet after you've skipped 2, chain 1, work a double crochet back in that last skip stitch, chain 2. So double crochet before the bump, chain 2, double crochet after the bump, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 1, go back, double crochet, chain 2. So double crochet before the bump, chain 2, double crochet after the bump, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 1, go back 1, double crochet, chain 2, and just repeat all the way around. So before the bump, chain 2, after the bump, chain 2, skip 2, have a double crochet, chain 1, go back 1, double crochet, and chain 2. So we're just going to work that same pattern all the way around. All right, so we've made it all the way around, that being round 5. We are going to slip stitch into that first standing double crochet. And here's where it gets super easy, probably one of the easiest rounds. I'm going to explain what it is, and then of course I'll show you. But after I chain 3 and make my first double crochet, I'm going to work in each of the chain 2 spaces. I'm going to work 3 double crochets, and in each of the chain 1 spaces, I'm going to work 1 double crochet, and it's just going to repeat all the way around. Your previous round, so round 5, you should have 8 of the crossed double crochets, and you should have 16 of the regular double crochets. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So check your count, pause the video, check your count. And now here we go on round 6. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. That's your first double crochet of this round. However, it will be considered the last double crochet in this repeat space. So when you make your way all the way around, you're going to work 2 double crochet here instead of 3. So now, like I said, this is a chain 2 space. We're going to work 3 double crochets in it. 1, 2, and 3. This next one is also a 2 chain, so we're going to work 3 double crochets in this one. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to work 1 double crochet in this space, so in between those 2. There we go. Now this is a chain 2 space, so we're going to work 3. 1, 2, and 3. Another 3 in this space. It's 1, 2, and 3. This is also chain 2 space, so there's another set. So how this goes is you'll basically work 9 double crochets in between the spaces before you get to the next spot where you need to work 1, because you've got 3 of the chain 2 spaces between these crossed double crochet spots. So of course, double crocheting, it's kind of boring. There's nothing new happening on this round. So like I said, this is a pretty easy round. I typically don't need to look at what I'm doing. I definitely didn't with the other yarn that I was using, the cotton yarn for the first shawl. However, with this one, it does have a tendency to split, which will be more time consuming for me if I'm not looking and it happens. So I just have to take a look at this round while I do it, which is, is what it is, right? Well, it looks like I got a knot coming up. My little yarn. Let's see if I can sort that out. Hey there, buddy. There we go. Yep, there's my 3. So exciting. Just making my way through. When I hit the last repeat, I'll take it a little bit slower and just go back over what we're doing here in this row. Or in this round, I should say. All right, so I'm almost there to the last repeat, so we'll just take it slow now. So this is a chain 2 space, so there's those 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Next chain 2 space, 3 double crochets, so 1, 2, 3. Next space, another 3. 1, 2, 3, working 1 double crochet right here. So now we are all the way back at the end, And like I said at the beginning of this round, this chain, this 3 chain here counts as your last double crochet in this spot. So I'm only going to be working 2 double crochets here. 1, 2, and then I'm going to work on fastening off with that invisible join. So not going into the double crochet, not going into that top chain, I'm going into the one right on the other side of it. So to look at that a little bit better, I'm not going to be securing in here. I'm going to be securing in the one right after it. So the first proper double crochet, just going underneath both of those top bars and then just working my way into the round below, or into the base of this round, I should say. So I'm just manipulating a little bit so it can kind of blend in. So now if I'm pinching it right, you can kind of tell which one it is because there's a little bit of yarn that got stuck up there, but here, let me try something. Yeah, it's really difficult to see which one it is. But yeah, it's my favorite way of doing that. So I'm just gonna weave this in real quick. That way, don't pull it too tight because you've got that one looking almost identical to the others. So this is weave number 2. Stop it right there. And then I'm going to go back the way that I came for that third weave in. And then just pull it, snip. All right. And then here, this is where we have the standing double crochet. So we've got that knot. Obviously, if I go this way, you can see how that's going to bump up. So I'm going to want to go this way first, just a little bit, then back that way to sort of hide it in. Whoops. Go, tighten that. Go back this way. There we go. Pull. And then back the other way. And then the last time, back this way again for that third weave in. This ain't going anywhere. I should say properly, this isn't going anywhere, but hey. All right. And so that is the completion of rounds 5 and 6. Round 6 is, as you're going, it's one of the easiest ones. We start getting, I mean, they're all pretty easy when you break it down, going through the rounds, but at the conclusion of, whoops, what happened there? Okay. At the conclusion of this round, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to count it, that we're going to have 80 stitches. So you should still kind of be at the multiple of 8s, but of course, if you divide that 80 in half to get your 16, it would be 16 sets of 5. So I'm going to just put a stitch marker in somewhere so I can help count, right? I'm going to ignore this stitch. And so I've got 3, 6, 9, there's 10, 3, 6, 9, 20, 3, 6, 9, 40, or sorry, 30, 3, 6, 9, 40, 3, 6, 9, 50, 3, 6, 9, 60, 3, 6, 9, 70, 3, 6, 9, 80. So we are still mathematically good to go for our words, they escape me. Mathematically good to go to end with our 16. I can't think of the name of these, but There's 16 of them. Shell stitch. So 16 of them. All right. And if you're trying to sort out where this kind of lays on this, it's going to be right there is where it's at. So we still have rounds 7, 8, and then round 9 to go for a completed motif.